Hello.
Good evening. And it's kind of like a walk through the catalog again tonight, I think, which is just really fun to do. Love doing that. Yesterday, we had a leaders meeting here in Minnesota, which we do twice a year. And we did card swap. And I have 39 cards, all from that to share out of this mini catalog. So that will be very fun. Ginger said she received her Aspen die today, and she's already made 3 cards with it, and she loves it. That is one of my favorite dies. It is so gorgeous. And we're so glad to have all of you here. We have from Canada, from a bunch of states. Absolutely love it. Just a couple of quick announcements, then we'll get started. This is the host code, 7V2 Tim Titus Facts. So we've got that one down. And the card kits, which include 3 cards always when you place a $50 minimum order with me each month. This is one of the cards, which is such a cute thing. This has been so popular. And let's see, then you get another fun fold and another card, and they're also going out to anyone who buys the starter kit this month, because I thought it's just a fun way to get you started on some things. So, so call me if you have any questions about the starter kit. You just can't get on that. I have been gone all day. So Karen said you just sent a message this morning. She's just letting you know I have been gone all day. I just got home. So I will be looking at messages after this. And a couple of people have called me and said that I haven't responded to their text messages. I want you to know the phone number I have out there is a landline. So I don't get text messages. So email me, Facebook message me, and we'll talk. So that is wonderful. Glad to have you guys on here, and we will get started. I absolutely love just kind of strolling through the catalog. And I think it's fun because sometimes you see things differently that maybe you missed the first time. So, all right. And Tim has his favorite card picked out.
I do.
So if you have your catalog and like to follow along, and otherwise we're just going to go with here. Really, really popular right now is the Country Floral Lane. And I know
Page
8 and 9, and the punch is back ordered, will not be available till April 16th or 17th, something like that. The lesson in all this is, if you are thinking about something ahead of time, get it way, way early, because, you know, seasonal things tend to go out. So if you have your eye on that Easter Bunny punch, I would suggest getting it now. The shamrocks are back in stock, but I just feel bad because, of course, for Valentine's, a lot of people want this, but of course, this doesn't need to be Valentine's. This just has gorgeous papers, both the gingham and the Country Floral Lane. And if we go to the next page, you can see the stamp set's a little larger. Okay, so we're going to look at some. Oh, good. Some of you got your paper shares today, and you can still order paper shares from us. You can always go look on that. That's something Holly and I do together, different product shares. And of course, we're going to be talking more and more about the retreat coming up next week. On my Facebook page, you're going to meet all the demonstrators that I'm doing it with, the 3 other people I'm doing this with. So big shout out to them. Oh, so how pretty is this? Okay, this is Lisa Miltakis, who is in my group. And I want to point out, I don't know if you can see on here, but it looks like, yes, she's got the wink of Stella right there. So it's really shiny.
Ooh.
Can you kind of see that, Tim? I don't know if it picks up in the camera, but it
Just
really,
in the
really
hearts?
adds. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, just on the heart part. And isn't this just lovely paper? And I just love this heart in blue. So,
Or green.
yes. So you can wait till April on this whole thing, or you can always get the paper ahead. And, you know, the punch is great, but this would also not be that hard to fussy cut. So just know that, you know, that is an option for those of you who don't mind fussy cutting like me. Okay, here's another really pretty one. This is Sandy Stellenberg, and this is a spanner card. You see how this pops up like this?
Ooh.
And then this. So it opens twice. So how cool is that?
What kind of card you call it?
A spanner, because it spans
Oh, okay.
like a bridge spanning over there.
Is this heart supposed to tuck over that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I don't know if it's not. Not necessarily. I don't know. It might get a little. You might want to just leave it in case we mess it up. I don't know. Okay, check out this fun card.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Linda Cherwitz. Okay, do you see how this opens like this?
And
Okay,
then,
some of these need to open. I wonder, is this a little too close to the camera? Can you see it? I'll put it down here. Isn't that cool?
that is.
Yeah, notice the papers. I love the bicycle paper, and then the gingham goes so well with it. So that is another really cool card. Here's another fun fold. Oh, if you've registered for the card play retreat, that's awesome. And I don't know at what point you will be registered, that you will get an invoice, and Holly takes care of all that. And I'm sure she's going to wait till a certain point and then send them all. Okay, this is another really fun card. Look at this. I'm going to pop open. And this is Michelle Carlson. Isn't that? I love those words. I love that we are friends. But isn't this a fun card?
That is very nice.
So another awesome fold.
So this goes underneath.
And that'll keep it closed. Isn't that a cool little latch thing? Another fun one. These are just gorgeous cards. And this is from Leanne Furness. And this is a faux silk technique, which I haven't done in a while either. So I always love hearing from you what kinds of things you want to learn and see. See, it almost looks like silk, the way it's all bunched up there.
Mm-hmm.
See how cool that is? I don't know if the camera does that justice either, but that is gorgeous. That is very fun. And if you're waiting to hear from Holly or something, just make sure you're emailing stampingonthebackporch@gmail.com, and then we can double check. And this is the bookbinding fold, and this is Dawn Michaels. And, you know, a lot of times we do them this way. Look how cool it is. It's this way. This way, it doesn't make me think of a book so much, because this looks like a book. This just looks like a fun fold, but I like how the bicycles go across the top, and then we have this part. Let the fun begin.
Very nice.
That is very cool. So that's really, really a fun set. Next, page 12, we've got Share a Milkshake bundle, and I have 2 fun cards from that. This is Linda Larson. How cool is that? Look at just the colorful. You're the cherry on top. And do you see this little slit that's right in there that the straw goes in?
Yeah.
That is very cool card. And then another card. This is Terry Gaines. And how cool is this with the shimmery paper? Look at that. We've got the ice cream and then the gold. Absolutely stunning.
And a tablecloth.
Yes. Yeah. Very, very stunning. So that's wonderful. And then we have, this is one of my favorite sets. I think this is one is really, really popular. The Love Cats. And this is an adorable card. I love this. This is Carol Rosengren. Look at the cute. Okay, so this is fussy cut. It doesn't have a die, but look at that. Just across the heart. Is that adorable? And hi there, Valentine. But this could also say, I love hanging out with you, and not be a Valentine. I just think that is absolutely adorable with the gingham paper. So,
and our daughter Leah has a black cat.
Yeah, we need to give her one of these cards or make one or the other. Okay, 14. 14. Am I missing some pages here?
I don't know.
Why does that say 14 and then 9? Oh, 15. Oh, it's just my bad. Okay, so we have paper here. And then this shows the stamp sets better. So I'm going to put this up here. These are flowers. This is the two-tone flora. This is a fabulous set of words that has all kinds of dies. What I love about these dies, like these words fit, but so would many, many other words. I just love dies that you can cut out a whole bunch at one time. And then, you know, I always keep them in a bag
Mix
so I
and
can pull out. Yeah, and mix and match. So we're going to look at these things. Okay, this is Betty Weisbrook. You can see the roses. How fun is that? The little strip, the card cut off on the side. Really pretty.
I'm one of Betty's favorite people.
Yeah. But Tim says that about a lot of people. So here is the paper, and look how simple. So this is the thank you from here, and it's dies from here, and the paper's doing the work. There's the shimmer paper again. And this card is Dina Lenneman.
Very pretty.
And, you know, and here, let me show this side by side. Look how simple both of these cards are. This one is Kathy Seal. Oh, look how she put a stamp inside there. I think what's cool, look, these are the same. I think that one's a little smaller. This must come in a couple of sizes, but how cool.
Vertical and horizontal.
How you can just take the same thing and get very different looks. And yet here's yet one more. And this time the words are stamped right on the paper. Oh, and look how cool on the inside. So that's kind of a surprise. And this is Nancy Olson. So that is very cool. Okay, so it's working to see this up close. So good. We figured this might might help do this if we do it this way. So that's what we are hoping. We even have an Australian in the house. So glad to have you here, Anna or Anna. And just very fun. Okay, this one on page 18, you're going to have to remember with the lantern, Tim's favorite card is from this set.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually got my first card out of this set. This is Spring Blessings on page 19. And this is the card. And this is Mary Alice Bellis. And she's used the layering dioramas dies. Look at that, how they're all just kind of layered. And then, so just very interesting. And she is stamped and colored in on colored paper, which is very cool.
What are these called?
Are they lanterns? What are they? Yeah, which is really pretty. So there's lanterns, there's birds, there's a string of things. There are, flowers you can throw, little butterflies. So just pretty fun, but that's really cute. And then we're going to go to page 22 and 23. This is Seaside Bay, and this is Becky Edson. Look at this die. Mm-hmm. So, and we got the pearl right inside. Ooh. And this is a pearlized paper. So just really pretty. Just a lovely thank you card.
So that can close up if it wasn't glued down?
Yeah. Yep. So you can do it either way.
Is there anything inside?
Oh, yeah. I keep looking inside to see who's gone the extra mile and done the inside, Okay, page 26. We have the bees. Very snowy New Hampshire. Oh, so yeah, we're supposed to be getting some snow, but at some point here. Oh, the hippie 70s child. Connie was saying about that one card. Yes, I would agree. I would agree. Okay, 26. I love this Queen Bee card, and this is really a fun card. This is Sandy McManus. Love what she's done with the colors. We've got, this is the Sweet Sorbet. Is that cool? Ooh. And then with soft suede. Mm-hmm. I love those two colors together, and it's just kind of a little collage-y look. This has all these little things that can be a little collage-y.
And the
the
hive.
And the beehive paper back here. So there's just a lot to this birthday queen. And isn't that cute? And there's the crown. That's just really a fun card. And this is a great stamp set. I love this one. And I love the words, "The silly goose told me it's your birthday. The silly goose forgot." And look at this adorable card from Sandy Carlson. Do you know how would you open this, Tim?
It's a belly band.
Yes. Look at that. It's the belly band. Thing. The whole thing comes off. And then we've got that inside. Is that just cool? And look how that just makes it. And I just think that is just really fun how she did that with the circle and the words. So that's very fun. We go through things pretty quickly. So I hope we're doing just fine here. Now we're going to go to page 30 and 31.
Karen has one speed.
I know. It is true. It is true. This is the Regency Park collection. And so this is actually what we're going to be using for the make and takes for our retreat. We're going to be covering like 10 different bundles in general, but the make and takes are going to do with this because one has a punch, one has dies, and we're going to be using them all, and the paper is really fun. So I'll come here. I'll come here so you can see this is the one with a punch. I love anything with a punch. And then these are with the dies. So we're going to look at some of these cards. This is Lisa Schultz. And you're going to see this is a really cool die from in here. And then you can see how she's got the stamp. You can see all these parts from this. So that's really quite elegant.
It is.
And then this I think is stunning. I love these colors. This is Carol Johnson. I love the colors on this. We've got the bright Tahitian tide, and then the starry, Tahitian tide, and is that the orchid or is that Pacific?
I don't know.
I think that's Pacific. I just love those bright colors. That whole thing looks so bright.
Yes.
And it's just interesting how she's pulled this die and then put the words there. I just think that is a stunning, card. So very, very fun. This one is Amy Notch. And this is showing that die again. Look how pretty this die is. You put your words in there and then just add some paper and you've got a really lovely card. Oh, a foot of snow in Maine. Ooh, that is a lot when you get that much snow. And then this is pretty. Let's put these side by side because this one shows both of these dies are in here. And you see how this is a much smaller one and this is really a large one. And they're both really lovely. Just and this is from the Love You So Much over by the Valentine set, but I thought that is just really beautiful. Nobody gets me like you get me. Isn't that that is a fun card? Just think of who you would send that to. And that is Mana Good or Maria Good. I think it's Maria Good. How cool is that? Yeah, these are some great cards. I just think it is so fun. And you know, when I got home last night, so I was gone all day yesterday too. And got home then to put my feet up and just enjoy looking at all these cards is so fun. And then I was gone all day today. So kind of pretending it was my weekend, but now I'm home and I'm home all day tomorrow. Okay. Page 34, the adorable On the Farm bundle. And this card is done by Sandy Eby, who's on my team. Love the little pigs in here. And she did a whole display board for yesterday of all the different kind of cows. I took a picture, so I will put it on my Facebook page.
Oh, you got to show me.
She turned, I know.
She and Herefords.
Turned, and then she took the sheep and she made different kinds of sheep. So she did what we call stamp surgery. And we just made them. And I thought, how fun is this? And look at her little pigs up there. How cute is that? So this is just adorable, all these little parts. So you see, this cow has spots. This one does not, and it's colored in. So I just think it's a fun way to personalize cards. I think that is just so fun. But this is a darling set.
Those spots, I think, is mud.
Yeah. Yes. But isn't that adorable?
It is.
I think that is so stinking cute. So that's very fun. Yeah, those clouds are fun too. And the little tree. Oh, and the barn. I love the barn and the windmill.
And the silo.
And the silo. Yes, these are just really fun.
Very nice.
I love the set. A lot you can do with that. Next, we are going to 41, and and it is back in stock, the Lucky Clover Bunch, the St. Patrick's Day, the 4-leaf clover, the 4-leaf clover punch, and then the stamp. So I've got two fun cards here. I had to think through this. Okay, this is Brenda Springer. And now, how cool is this? So this is a punch. She's punched through the top, and when you open it, that's still there. I love that.
So it's the same size?
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing. So she punched one out and put it in there.
Yep.
And then she punched that. And that's how she knew where to put that right there. And then these are just the punches run through a die cut. So I love this. Lot of texture and layers. I think that is really, oh, what color is that cow? Let's see. Can we see that cow right there again? This to me looks like, Sandy, if you're on here, you can tell us. I am thinking that looks like, I want to say really rust, but that would be the really old color. Cajun. Could it be Cajun craze? If she's on here, she'll tell us. Yeah, these are detailed, witty. So many of them are so witty and pretty. I think that's fun. But I just love how you can personalize this. Okay,
witty
so
and pretty.
This, yes. And this one is stunning too. So how cool are these? This is Michelle Lynch. I want you to point out her inside here. This is like making a watermark when you do your something behind there in a light color, and then you put your words over it to read. But I just thought this is really cool. And she's done the same. It's called second generation stamping or stamping off. Two names for this technique. So these are stamped. So this is a brilliant stamp. These are stamped off and then continuing. And then we have this looks like sea foam and this looks like garden green, but they're stamped off so they get lighter and lighter and lighter.
One time, or how many times do they dip it in the ink?
Just once, just the first time. And then you just keep on going until it's too light and then you start again. But isn't that pretty? And I love how she starts with this green and then goes to the light sea foam and then how she's added those. I just think the whole card flows that way. It's just really, really beautiful.
Luck and love.
Yes. And then next, let's see, we've got, okay, did I miss? Did these must have fallen out. Okay, I have two that fell out. It's back to the flowers we showed earlier. Here they are in blues. So that's really pretty. And this is done. This is Lisa Bowell. And this one, this is, I love these words, grateful for the everyday magic of you. Now this paper is in the main catalog. It's the Butterfly Kisses. This is that one that we said had all kinds of interesting words and die cuts. So they just fell out of my thing. And this is Georgia Jaguar. Okay, Sandy EB is on here, so you may ask questions and she can get back to you. Tim, the pigs are called blue butts. They're a cross between
Really?
Hampshire and Yorkshire pigs. The color is cherry cobbler for the dark pigment,
Oh my goodness.
and then Cajun craze for the light pigment on the Herefords.
So it's not
All
mud.
right. I will put a picture on my Facebook page of her card up close, and then Sandy, I'm gonna have you go in and explain some things under the picture. Does that work? I will put the picture of the card, and then I will put the 2 pictures of kind of what you did up front. So that would be fun. So watch for that probably tomorrow. Okay, here's another fabulous idea. 46, this Ballet Beauty, this dance card. Look at this. This is
really
stunning.
nice.
I love the words, one step at a time until the journey becomes a dance. And of course, that doesn't need to be just dancers. This card is Barbara Rubin Greenberg. And I love, this is vellum. I'm going to see if it's not attached. No, it is attached. But can you see it's stamped underneath? And then we have the soft. So it kind of has the feel of motion.
So
And then this one is stamped on top. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so this one is bright, but it's like that movement.
I love it.
Like that is such a cool technique. Is the flower cards on page 44 perchance? No, it wasn't that flower. It was one we did earlier. But I'm just going to tell you something. This whole desert thing, I didn't get any cards yesterday from this, but I'm going to be showing cards because, we are going to Albuquerque. And I'm bringing, that's one of the, probably might be the only stamps that I'm bringing along to create with, because I think it'll be in, yes, this is the one back on page 16. And then this is the other one that had the words. Okay, perfect. So that ballet was just really cool. Some cool technique cards too. Then we've got page 49, the Sweet Citrus bundle. This one is, Beth Tetzloff. And she's got just a cute little thing in the corner there. And isn't that just a happy card? Now, this is back on the paper we're using for the retreat, Regency Park. Look how nicely that blends with that. I love that pop of color in there with the blues and greens, and then this. And just see how that's all textured. It just feels very real with the lemons. I think that is just an awesome card. These are just amazing cards. Well, in Arizona, it's 60 degrees right now, but hey, here it's like, what is it here to?
30, but it's going to get colder.
I'll sit outside in 60, so I'll be fine. We don't mind cool weather. I just like to be outside for a while, so it'll be fun. That'll be interesting. Okay, next. Oh, another. I keep saying what's that's really popular, but this Rain or Shine, this Playing in the Rain, both the stamp set and the papers are just delightful. These are just amazing cards. Okay, so we're going to show some here. This one is from Cheryl Lee. How cute is that? And this is the actual stamp set. Some of these are fussy cut out of the paper, so you can do either. So you can make more out of these. Some you can fussy cut from the paper, but is that adorable? Look at the little flowers. And look at the fun clouds again, and the rainy embossing folder, the bridge, and he's sitting on the tree stump. What a fun card. And I love that kind of smirky look. Or shy or whatever. I'm going to give somebody a flower. How cool is that?
Flirtatious.
Yes, that is so cool.
I got an eye on you.
Is the citrus card Crush Curry? Can we see the citrus card again? I don't remember if it's that, or I think it looks like, I think it's stamped in Crush Curry. But that almost looks lighter, like saffron, but I'm not sure.
Beth, are you on here?
Yeah. Okay. We may never know. Okay. Brenda Taylor also, and she was there. So Sandy and Brenda and Lisa, my downline, they were all there. So it was very fun. And look how cute this is. Just like dancing in the clouds. I love these clouds stamped all over, and he's just in the middle. That is just adorable.
That is.
And this is really a pretty quick card. I thought that's fun. And then this was cute. I'll show these side by side. This is Mary Kiley. Look at how cute. So see how they're just colored differently? How fun can you do things? He's got his umbrella and he's going over the bridge. Both are just amazing cards. So I just look at this and think, look at all the fun things you can do with this.
Or is he sitting on a fence?
Oh, I think he's in movement. He's in movement. He's having fun. I just think those are so playful and so fun. Well, we'll see. I hope it warms up a little bit when we come, but we'll be okay. You know us. We'll put our jackets on and sit
Warmer than
outside.
Minnesota.
It's all good. Okay. Next, 52. The Easter Bunny, and this is a punch. Like I said, I love punches, and of course, this could be for Easter, but I also think this could be for kids' cards, baby showers. I think it could be a lot of things for not Easter. So I've got 2 really cute cards here. This is Lynn Feldkamp. I just love this bunny stamped in the gray, popped up like that. Is that just a gorgeous? And the gingham check is just perfect to go with that.
It is.
I think that is just stinking cute. And I love how she's colored it. So it's stamped in gray, not in black, and just added a little bit of blends there with the petal pink. And then this one is Susan Campfield. And look how cute he's peeking out of the fold. Is that just adorable?
Mm-hmm.
Just adorable. I think these are such fun cards. Next, we're going to go to 55. And it's fun. We have some fun folds and we have some techniques. Here's another stunning technique. So this is Dainty Delight, which goes with the paper, one of the free choices, if you have that. And I think this is a gorgeous card by Brenda Hillard. Just look at those.
Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous? So this is masked with an oval, then a sponge, and this is just torn paper to make this whole design. This is just stunning. I love, love, love this design. I think that is so cute.
An egg for Easter, or is that?
I think it's just an oval.
Oval, yeah.
If you wanted it as an Easter card, you could do that and put Happy Easter. But to me, that's almost like grass and mountains, or, it's just kind of free form, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful background for a card. So I think that is very stunning.
It is.
Next, we'll go to 57, and this is the ginkgo branch, and this is Kathy Chapman. And this is a tone on tone. So this is just granny apple green stamped on granny apple green and then run through an embossing folder to get texture. So just a fun little technique there too. And the thinking of you up top.
Ginkgo.
Okay, so I have a whole list of techniques that we can learn. So that's pretty fun. Okay, here's another stunning card. This is page 60. This beautiful thistle I love. Okay, this card is stunning. It's Eileen Keniston. And it's stunning on several accounts. I love the colors she's chosen. And then look what she's done with the paper. Now, here's another technique we haven't done. I don't think we've done this, but we should do this one. But is this
Lattice
cool? Yeah, it's like a lattice look with the little strips. But you see how she's used the shimmery paper for one of them? And it just goes with the thistle. I just think these colors, and this would be the Orchid Oasis and the Fresh Freesia. I think those colors are just absolutely stunning together. And what's interesting, then there's also this green, which isn't the same as the blue, but all works together because it's from the paper. So I just think that is just absolutely stunning.
If I would have picked 2 cards, this would have been.
Yeah,
mine.
he was debating because he also just loved this one. I said he could pick 2.
I love thistles.
Yeah, I thought. Okay, here's another great one. These are just some amazing cards, and I just want to do all of this. Page 64, Picturesque. When I was young, a young reader, I remember reading aloud and calling it picturesque and being corrected. I thought, is this gorgeous? I love the colors on this.
It looks like picturesque.
It does. But this is Kay Kaltoff. Look how interesting. This is such an interesting stamp. And I absolutely love her choice of colors. And this is done on background paper. It's done with the Enjoy the Journey background paper. And I guess I didn't mark that page. But this is background paper. So she just got that soft little look and then stamped over. I just think that is an absolutely stunning card too. Putting colors together.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, putting colors together, the best tip I always have for people, if you start with your paper, look what's in your designer series paper and pull your colors from there. And then just play with it and see what you think. But did you have a comment on this?
Who's that guy that had that simple technique of painting while he was on TV? We have a picture hanging up of him.
Oh, the famous painter that painted lovely, happy little trees.
Yeah, but I think that kind of looks like this.
Yeah, it could be. Yes. I think that is gorgeous. So isn't this fun? I just love doing this. And then we've got page 67, Best Day. is just Bob Ross. Yep.
Bob
I'm trying to
Ross,
think of Bob
yes.
Ross. This fat cat is just so stinking cute. And look at that. Wishing you all the wishes, and just colored so fun. And this is Stacy Kratz. And what an adorable card that is. You know, who wouldn't love to get a card like that?
And that looks like a muffin.
Yeah, in a muffin thing. Yep. I
made-
think he ate
I
the
made-
cupcake.
I made muffins.
He
this
did make
morning, so-
muffins, but I think he ate the cupcake. And
Yep,
then he's just
that's
sitting
why
in
it's so fat.
Yep. And then this is page 68, Ready to Ride. And this card is by Colette Thiesenvitz. And this card is like this, and it stands up. And I just want to show you something. This is very, very similar. You know how cards are similar but different? We love to say that. Do you see how this is much fatter than this card? This is one of the cards from the monthly card kit, but it is the same principle. This one goes like this with the motorcycle, and it sticks out a little more. So it's you see that? It's a squatter card because the more comes out. So you can take any idea of a card fold and then change it and make it your own, because mine goes sideways. Yes, because this goes sideways, but they both stand.
Yep.
And they are basically the same pattern. So isn't that cool to see that? I think that is just so fun. And that's it. And now we're going to show Tim's favorite card.
All right.
So I'm going to see if I can find the, okay, here it is. Page 18.
Linda
is the
Ferris
lantern.
from Minnesota. A lantern. Thanks.
Isn't that cool in the copper? And then look at the
That is a firefly.
firefly. Yes. I love actually the firefly. So these wings under here are the vellum. And then we've got that done in the two colors, and just the detail. I think that is so cool.
There's a story here, a lantern and a firefly.
Yep.
Both sources.
And then you're all kinds of wonderful. Is that just adorable? I think that is such a cute, cute card.
So this is this modified, or is this?
This
how
is a
they
stamp.
came? And they came this way.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing other cards made with fireflies.
Well, let's see. Well, look, see, it's right here, but you see how she's colored it in more, because this has a little more texture, but she's coloring it to match what she's done with the dies.
Yeah.
So isn't that fun to just see how people run with an idea? I just think this inside is just stunning too. So
It
an
is.
absolutely gorgeous card. So that's it. We hope you enjoyed watching these cards with us tonight. I am home all day tomorrow, so give me a call if you want to talk over any of these things. If I can get back to you. And thanks, everyone. These were grateful, and these were grateful. I am grateful for you guys, and we'll see you on Thursday with another fun card that we're going to all make together. So good night.
Goodbye.